Hello and happy holidays, everyone, and welcome back to Bay City Speedway and Grudge Race number 13. My name is Daryl, and I'll be your host. First up in this holiday edition race, in the custom 2018 Ford Mustang GT, driving for Fast and Furious Garage, it's Nathan. And his opponent in the Ferrari F355 Challenge, driving for M&M Racing League, it's Marquista. At the top of the track, you'll see some merry Grudge racers enjoying a not-so-silent night. Nathan and the Mustang will start race 1 on the inside. Here we go. Side by side down the bridge, Nathan grabs the turn 1 lead. Marquista and the Ferrari struggling to keep up. And Nathan will cruise to a race 1 victory with a time of 11.196. Race 2 will switch lanes, and Marquista on the inside, looking for a win with a time faster than 11.196. Nathan with another lead early. Oh, and he rolls over in turn 2. Does Marquista have enough momentum? It looks like he does, but will it be fast enough? And no! At 13.609, we'll put Nathan back on the inside for race 3. Sudden death race 3, Marquista and the Ferrari looking for a little magic here. Nathan again with the lead out of turn 1. Marquista with some work to do. Down to the final turn, and Nathan gets loose, and here comes Marquista, and whoa! What an incredible finish. I can't even tell who won. You can see Marquista was a good 10 car lengths back, coming out of nowhere. I don't know, folks, this one may be too close to call. One final look, and the judges have ruled a draw. We'll head back up and do it all over again. Here we go one more time for all the marbles. Marquista has definitely proven he can keep up with Nathan. Sudden death race 3, and we're off. Nathan out to the early lead. Let's see if Marquista has anything left. And this one will not end nearly as dramatically as Nathan take race 3 and the Grudge. Congratulations to Nathan and the Fast and Furious Garage team, the winner of Grudge Race number 13 at Bay City Speedway. Nathan will raise his record to 1-0, while Marquista and M&M Racing League drop to 0-1. Here's a look at the BCDR standings through 13 Grudges. Be sure to tune in next time as we'll see a pair of returning drivers hit Bay City Speedway. Mad Carthos with Raging Buffalo Racing will be taking on the V-Man with Norm and Vern Racing. Welcome back to Bay City Speedway and Grudge Race number 14. My name is Daryl, and I'll be your host. Today in this holiday edition race, we have 2 returning racers, both coming in with an 0-1 record, looking to get their first Grudge win. First up, in the 2018 Dodge Challenger Demon, driving for Norm and Vern Racing, it's the V-Man. And his opponent, in the 1984 Pontiac Firebird, driving for Raging Buffalo Racing, it's Mad Carthos. Let's send it up top and check out race 1. Up top, you'll see some Grudge racers with visions of Grudge wins dancing in their heads. Mad Carthos grabs the lead heading into turn 1. V-Man gains a little ground, and he's right in the Pontiac's rearview mirror. Down the backstretch, battling for position, and Mad Carthos will hang on by a car length for a race 1 win with a time of 10.971. Race 2 will switch lanes, and the V-Man on the outside looking for a win with a time faster than 10.971. The V-Man falls behind again early. The V-Man will not go out easily. And the V-Man turns Mad Carthos around down to the wire, and it's Mad Carthos just barely holding on in reverse to take the race and the Grudge. Watch how the V-Man gets into the right rear of the Pontiac and turns him around. But what amazing driving skills from Mad Carthos to keep her steady and accelerate through the line. You really have to feel for the V-Man here today, folks. He was right in both races and lost both by what looks like less than a car length combined. But then again, that's racing. Congratulations to Mad Carthos and the Raging Buffalo Racing Team, the winner of Grudge Race number 14 at Bay City Speedway. Mad Carthos will raise his record to 1-1, while the V-Man and the Norman Verne Racing Team drop to 0-2. Here's a look at the updated standings through 14 Grudge races. Be sure to tune in next time as we'll see a pair of newcomers making their Bay City debut. Mopar Mac with Mac Racing will be taking on Brutal Thomas with FPD Racing. Welcome back once again to Bay City Speedway and Grudge Race number 15. My name is Daryl and I'll be your host. Today in this holiday edition race, we have two drivers making their Bay City Speedway debut. First up, in the 1969 Dodge Charger 500, driving for Mac Racing, it's Mopar Mac. And his opponent, in the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302, driving for FPD Racing, it's Brutal Thomas. Let's send it up to the top of the track for race one. Up top, you'll see some Grudge racers with their sleigh bells jingle jangling. Mopar Mac will start race one on the inside. And Brutal Thomas and the Boss jump out early. Mopar Mac trying to keep pace. But the Boss is just too strong this time, and Brutal Thomas takes race one with a time of 9.925. And with that 9.925, Brutal Thomas jumps into the 6th spot on the top 10 quickest laps. Throughout this whole race one, it looked like Brutal Thomas would have this race easily, but Mopar Mac made it very interesting at the end. Race 2 will switch lanes and Mopar Mac on the outside looking to beat a 9.925. But Brutal Thomas with that inside lane advantage is not going to make it easy. The Boss rattles around on the overpass, allowing the Charger to inch closer. Final turn, this is going to be close, and Brutal Thomas hangs on for the win and the Grudge. Well, folks, not much you can say here. Mopar Mac put up one heck of a fight all day, but Brutal Thomas was able to grab leads and simply hold on to them. Two very fast race cars and a very entertaining Grudge. Congratulations to Brutal Thomas and the FPD Racing Team, winner of Grudge Race number 15 at Bay City Speedway. Brutal Thomas will raise his record to 1-0, while Mopar Mac and the Mac Racing Team drop to 0-1. Here's a look at our updated standings through 15 Grudges. And here's a look at the Bay City Diecast Racing Grudge top 10 lap times through 15 Grudges. Be sure to tune in next time as we have quite the interesting matchup. Newcomer Sari Reed with Reaper Racing will be taking on the reigning Bay City Speedway inaugural race champion, Chris Straka with Straka Racing. Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome back to Bay City Speedway and Grudge Race number 16. My name is Daryl, and I'll be your host. First up in this holiday edition race, making his Bay City debut in the 1996 Chevy Impala SS, driving for Reaper Racing, it's Sari Reed. And his opponent, in the 2016 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, driving for Straka Racing, it's the Bay City Speedway inaugural race champion, Chris Straka. Let's send it up to the top of the track for race one. Sari Reed and the Impala will begin race one on the inside. Straka falls behind coming out of turn one. And Reed gets loose and drives up on the track wall. Straka with the easy pass, and he will coast to a race one win with a time of 10.483. Race 2 will switch lanes, and Sari Reed on the outside looking for a win with a time better than 10.483. Straka falls behind again, and Reed beginning to pull away. Will he be fast enough? And yes, he will. With that race 2 lap time of 9.499, Reed and the Impala grab the inside lane for race 3 as well as the second fastest Grudge race lap time. Congrats, Sari. And here we go, folks. Rubber match, race 3. Reed on the inside, Straka on the outside. Reed with the lead coming off the bridge. The Impala just handling this track masterfully. And Sari Reed in the Chevy Impala SS will win race 3 and the Grudge. That lap time of 9.872, good enough for 8th place in the top 10 list. Congratulations to Sari Reed and the Reaper Racing Team, the winner of Grudge race number 16 at Bay City Speedway. Sari will raise his record to 1-0, while Chris Straka and the Straka Racing Team drop to 0-1. And here's a look at our updated standings through 16 Grudges. And a look at our updated BCDR Top 10 Fastest Grudge Times. Be sure to tune in next time as we'll welcome a couple of returning Grudge drivers. Scoop with Poverty Hollow Productions will be going up against Papa Wolf with Mudhole County Bootleggers. As always, this has been a presentation of Bay City DIECAST Racing. Thank you to the viewers and participants. Please like, share, and subscribe. My name is Daryl, and I've been your host. See you next time at Bay City Speedway, race fans.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this rookie's chain. Cole, you're wandering all over the track.
Yeah, well, the son of a bitch just slammed into me.
No, he didn't slam into you, he didn't bump you, he didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is racing.